papers that it releases. So I think what I'm going to do is I saw somebody else making a journal and they just literally butt it up to the inside. And I think that's just what I'm going to do. It sure does make it easier, you know? And I like that. That's fine. Well, I probably did it too much, so hold on. I'm going to move it one more time, and then I'm not going to do it. I promise. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do because it feels like it's losing some of its sticky on the inside. But everybody needs to do what works for them and understand that what works for you may not work for me, or it may work for me, you know. And that's the part of us being together as believers. We can encourage each other. And that's a fantastic part of our, that like we talked about in War Room, that's a part of being in the body of Christ. And so I'm just going to come out ever so slightly. That's it. And that's that. So now I'm going to do the other side, and it will flatten out once I close it up. It's not going to just keep sticking up, I promise. And it's not going to look ruffled. It'll all balance out. That's one great thing about working in journals. As long as you don't have dimension yet, then you really are good. You have time, and it will all flatten back out. So all I have to do now is measure it off that, give a little space at the middle, and I am good to go. That is a much easier way to lay it out. And there is a gap in between. If you don't like it, you can always put washi down the middle. You can do whatever you would like. For me right now, I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to skip a page. Oops, I skipped a page there. I skipped two. And I'm going to put one here. But anyway, so there's just a lot of different things that are, you know, we're all going through. And I loved that question. What is the stone in your life? What is blocking you from doing what God wants you to do? And what a good question. If I'm out of tape, that's going to be a bummer. But no, I'm not. I'm just doing it wrong. All these tape runners are different. Have you noticed that? I mean, it's like, could y'all just make them all look the same? But I know they do that so that it'll be bigger and better, and that you can't buy the cheaper one and insert the better tape, insert the refill. I know. I definitely feel that pain because I would love to do that. I'm so cheap. But, ooh, I love that. That's so pretty. I do love that one, but I love the fall leaves better. I'm going to put that away, so I'll quit grabbing it. But anyways, what are the stones in your life? What is blocking you from serving God well? That is not cut good, so I'm going to re-cut that corner. There we go. Much better. What is it that will help you serve God and know God better in your life and be able to live a life that, you know, there is peace and joy in Jesus? And right now, I've had so many Christian friends that are very active here on YouTube that have written me and said, how do people do this without Jesus? And I'm like, I don't know, but that needs to be our prayer, is that, you know, when we're going through difficult things, we need to trust God. We need to accept Jesus as our Savior and kind of go from there. I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. So I'm going to skip one, and I'm going to build one. So anyway, so they're just some thoughts. I think I'm going to build this one. I'm not sure which way I want to go with that. Hold on. What did I do with the other one? There it is, right there. Part of me wants that. I mean, I could do it. I could do it like that. Well, why not? I'm going to do it like that. Why not? From the same, they're both from Felicity Jane, and they look good. So, anyways, but it was just a lot to think of this morning in the service. I will, again, try to link it below if you would like to watch it. I mean, it really isn't. I mean, it is a Resurrection Sunday service, but it really isn't. It was incredibly applicable today. So, yeah. Kind of goes along with that blooming where we're planted from the Bible journaling class. So, Bible journaling camp. Which, guys, if I don't forget to say this, I'm going to be silly and be mad at myself. We are about to fill up in our fall journaling camp. If you are still interested, please send me an email at josephinesdesigns.com, at gmail.com. There is no cost. I just need an email to send you the free kit. And also, whoops, your information goes out to no one, to no one. It's just, you just have to send it to get the free Bible journaling kit, which is some digis that we've had donated by amazing ladies who love the Lord, and they have wonderful Etsy shops. And I have been so blessed to get to know them in one way or another, either through personal patronage or, well, usually that's how it starts. So I find their shops. I love their images, and that's how it goes. I love that. It's very different, I will admit, but I really love it. And I have that really crooked, don't I? I know, I could hear you. Sorry. Okay, let's see if I just can't get it over. So, okay. It really gets weird on your eyes. All these patterns and then the graph, and you're trying to figure it out. It is kind of odd. So, forgive me. Forgive me. Okay. All right. So, let's do something really different. I like that. Oh, yeah. That's the one I want to do. This side. Okay. So, I don't think... Yep, this one didn't punch well. So let me repunch this one. This really is kind of a unique punch, quarter rounder. I've always used Creative Memories, and I see why I've always used it. Okay, there we go. It's just kind of a odd little punch. So, but we found the way, so I'm going to quit complaining. Sorry. I like this. This is kind of groovy. Okay. So, yes, but it was very good today, and I really loved it. And like I, initially showed you that small TN, I really went to town taking notes because there was a lot in it. And we think maybe this pastor retired and joined a church up in Austin, which is a church, a church that we know of, and also that... we really enjoyed this pastor. So if he's a part of this church and teaching a Sunday school, well, that did not punch right. So I'm going to come back here and fix it. Hopefully, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if he is there. It is closer than our church right now, but maybe he teaches like a weekday Bible study, which would be nice. So, because I love our church in San Antonio, but they are not on the air right now. And I know they were. I mean, I don't understand why not, because YouTube is free. But I guess you have to have people that are, maybe they don't have people who can video it for them. I don't know. But, and we understand, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that, I'm going to reach out this week, because they were on, they were online and they posted it on the app. Our church has an app. But, yeah, I don't know. And I even tried calling our old pastor this week. He didn't answer, and I didn't want to leave a message because he's not the current church pastor. So, he shouldn't have to answer those questions. Though I know he does. He has the servant's heart, and I know he does. But, I think I miscut this one. I think this one is extra wide. Huh. Okay, if that be the case, then I'm going to butt this one up. And it's okay because it is on the bottom and not on the top. And I will show you why. So, I do not like that. Okay, forget it. I'm going to trim it. I just can't handle it. I know. What a dork, huh? I know. I really want to trim it with that, but I know I won't get it straight. But anyway, so long story short, I think at this point, there has to be a reason why they're not on the app anymore. So, anyways, but, and I know the pastor that was hired comes from Dallas every week, which really isn't great. But, okay, so I'm going to skip a page and then get to the next layout. But, there's a reason for that, and we all have to be patient, Okay, I love this. I'm trying to decide. Nope, I'm going for it. I'm going to do both. Okay. Now, I I learned my lesson. I'm going to check first. Measure once, and then, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So I'm not even sure. I mean, we have really been watching more nationally known pastors. I have been, like Charles Stanley, Tony Evans, Alistair Begg, all those guys. Anything I can find, Kay Author for Bible study, and Beth Moore. And so, and also Priscilla Shire. And so I'm not really sure. Somehow I missed it. And we aren't, I know there's a church newsletter, but we've never ever been sent it. And I don't know why. Maybe just because, you know, we had, our relationship was with the other pastor, the initial founding pastor. And, you know, which it's totally fine. You know, we're totally good with that. So if you can't tell, as this bends, we lose page. We lose part of the page. So I'm going to start over here first and see what I can do. Yeah, because that's going to make me happier because I get better edge. So, anyways, and our church is very different. Where you would think a church would have all these things in play. It's a Messianic Jewish church. And it's basically one step off of the Baptist church. So, anyways, but everything okay?
Yeah, I see water.
Oh, okay. Sorry, honey. I'll get us something to eat here in a minute, okay? So, anyways, but oh, well, you need to eat, baby.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Are you working on LSW? Steven? Honey? He does not want to do that right now. So he's working outside instead. Anyways, okay, pray for me. All right. So anyways, but long story short, we have, sorry, I'm taking a sip. So it's just a different relationship. We don't have a super close relationship with the new pastor or the existing staff that kind of transitioned over. I mean, we know them, but it's kind of one of those things where they always like introduce themselves as if we've never been there before. And I mean, my husband's always like, seriously? We're here all the time. And I'm just like, I know. Let it go. Let it go. So, you know, I mean, it is, you know, it's kind of embarrassing, but, you know, what can you say? They're trying. So, I don't know if I want to go with that or this. I love my red chicken. I think I'm going to go with the red pickup. I'll come back in and use some of these on the other pages because I have a big stack here left, and I'm sure I will use them. But I love my red truck. So for you guys that don't know it, we used to have our first vehicle outside of what I already had when my husband and I met was a red truck. And then that vehicle was having so many problems. It was it wasn't old, it was a Ford Tempo. And man, did it have just a series of issues. It was in the shop more than it was out, literally. And so when we got married, my father traded that in and got us another used vehicle. And how he would do it is he would buy them from the company that he worked for, because they would always have, or that he basically ran. And I mean, he was the president, but but he would just buy them for my siblings and I. And there was one vehicle, my first vehicle was a big old Ford, Ford Scottsdale. And it was a piano moving truck. And at one point, my dad owned part of a piano, Baldwin piano. And so, anyways, to make a long story short, we drove that truck until it literally, you know, it was already had like a major oil leak and it was in really bad shape. And anyways, so see, as you can see at the end, it's going to curve. So I may put washi on that eventually. Now, so we skip a page and then we come to the back page. So I think what I'm going to do for this page is, I think I'm going to do this instead of that. But let me think about it for a second. But anyway, so maybe I'll do this. I think I'm going to do this. Oh, I love that. Okay. Alrighty. But anyway, so long story short, we had lots of vehicles, and then my husband bought an old Ford truck. I think it was a Ford. Anyways, and we had my car, and so it was pretty rusty. He had a kind of unsafe form of transportation, so I was really glad when he bought something safer. And it was a big old heavy old truck. It looks a lot like the trucks you see in these pictures. Hold on, I'll show it to you. And so he literally spray painted it with cans of Walmart spray paint in our garage. It had like a rust proofing on it, but no color. It had bits of red, so that's what he did. But okay, guys, so just a real quick flip through. I love this. Oops, I had an extra ladybug in there. I love this. And this is an exact match to this, but I'm totally fine with that. I really am. And what I may do, actually, I'll do that while we're here together, is I may just come in and soften it up a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to soften it there because I want to see the church. Okay. Maybe I could do it like that. I think I'm going to do that. But anyway, so long story short, you know, we have a long history with trucks, you know, red trucks. And then after that truck, he got another truck, and it was red. And then after that truck, I mean, it was just like, then we got a small red truck. And then after that, we got a red car, kind of a, and these are all kind of dark burgundy. Ooh, I love that. Okay, that goes. But anyway, so it was always just funny, the things that he would, and actually, that just came here. I think I'm going to find one of the butterflies, but one without, here we go. No, well, nope, hold on. So it just became habit. We just always ended up with red trucks, or anyways. And so right now our truck is silver and red, and we've had it forever. It's the one vehicle we bought and paid off and kept, and it's a diesel, so you know it's gonna last forever, and it's just a blessing. So, ooh, and there's some more of those little ones could add. Ooh, and there's a white one. I think I'm gonna use that. So anyways, it just is one of those kind of like, this is one of our things, and yeah, so I love the red truck page. I always do. These butterflies are huge. Those are too big. Okay, where's the little butterflies? I really don't want the glitter ones. I don't want to glitter, and I could cut that one out, but I know I had some in here that were small. Hold on. Okay, let me close that for a second. And I felt something fall, so that was probably all the butterflies flying away. Not wanting to get caught. There it is. There's one. Okay, perfect. So we get all the monarch butterflies that are flying south. And it's always amazing to see that here. So, okay, so I love that. I'm going to put that there. Maybe that like that. Like that. Okay. And then I have this one and this one. So, or maybe I should just do something like that. I'm not sure. That. I do love that. And then maybe I can do something like this down here. No, I really want that up here. Okay. I'm going to stick with what I had planned. All right. Maybe I should do it like that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh. Maybe I just won't use that. We'll see here. Hold on. Okay, let's start building. What do you say? Okay, here we go. So, and since there's only 3, I don't need to worry about it. I know where they go. I remember when I started teaching scrapbooking years ago, I love K & Company. I've always loved all of her goodies. Just very vintagey, floral, you know. So, and yeah, I was covering up the things. Need all the verse, not part of it. Okay, and then trying to decide, what if I did something like that? I do love that. Okay. Well, you kind of lose them though. Hold on. If I do it like that, yeah. There we go. That's good. That kind of goes across the top. Then I have this one, and purple's pretty, but I don't think it'll look good there. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's anything else I would want to add. Oh, look at this. The ladybug on the leaf. It's just too big for that. Let me see here. Ooh, that might be pretty. There. And I can still see the church, and I'm happy with that. Okay. Anyway, so I love red trucks. I have a miniature red truck right now in my parlor that has a llama, little stuffed llama. Or not stuffed, it's kind of like a, I don't even know how to describe it, but it has like faux fur on it. And it may be actual llama fur. And my husband and Youngest got it for me for Christmas. I don't know if it was last year or year before last. But I just leave them there and then kind of decorate them a little bit for each season. And honestly, lately we haven't done any kind of decoration. So I'm going to put some glue on that because this is not going to be flat. Let's see. Okay, I still want to see that. So I think I'm just going to go like this. I can still see the church. I can still see the pumpkins. And yeah, that is so cute. So, okay, there's my intro. I'll put my information here as to what this journal is. I've got a blank page. Ah, I did 2 in a row. Okay, how are we on time? I'll do one more. I'll do one more with y'all. Anyways, and I had told you I would show you how I'm going to do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. I think that's really pretty. Okay. So, because these don't take that long to put down. Okay, and by the time I come back with you guys, and that is out of tape, so good to always have extra tape runners. And I do have refills for that. I got to find them. With all the organization lately, I don't know where anything is right now. I mean, I do and I don't, you know. But anyways, what I was going to say is I will cut all the cut-aparts before I come back, so you do not have to endure that. And it's really easy. You can see how to cut them out. You know, they're usually square or rectangular, and you know how you want to do it. So, and I will probably fussy cut some, though I'll be using some of this Cane Company kit. And then I also have, of course, the sticker page that came with the kit. Now, okay, so I just want to see right there. Right there. Okay, so I will come back and do something with that. I will do that when we do it. So here we go. There's that one. We have a blank page. We have, paper, blank, paper, blank, paper. I do like that. Blank, paper. It doesn't always have to be matchy-matchy. Blank, paper. I love this. This is one of my favorites. Blank. Oh, I have another blank. Yeah, that's the problem. They kind of stick together. Let's do one more. What do you say? What is that over here? Oh, there's that one. I wondered where that one. Let's put in a different color. What do you say? It's either this one or it's this one. And I think I'm going to save this. I think I'm going to do, that wouldn't be bad, would it? I like that. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So they don't have to be matchy-matchy, clearly. And I don't have this on good. Oh, it broke. No wonder. No wonder it feels funny. Okay. And I do love this side a lot. And the reason I have the one is because I use that for the back cover, or the, last page of the book, so, of the journal. But anyway, so you can put 2 different pages together if you like, and that's what I'm doing here. And I highly recommend leaving the gap in the middle so that as this fills up, you'll have room to, turn it, in other words. So, but yeah. All right, now, well, this has been the longest video I think I've ever done for you guys, and I hope you guys don't see this as some big gargantuan bore. I love that. It's very different, but I really love that. And then look, if you put something on it, can kind of tie it together, or like this. Isn't that pretty? That I'm leaving right there. I love that. So yeah, okay. And then we've got this, which I love. And yes, that is exactly how our old truck looked. And then this, that's our back page. So I love it. It's started. I've gotten some ideas in here. And yeah, and I like things sticking out. I know. I may come back and cut them if they get all beat up, but I do. And then this cover, though, isn't fall. I can do something like that. You know, I could put something like that on here, and then it would tie it all together. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. Oh, I could just add that. Isn't that pretty? With maybe some of that. I might just do that. So, okay, friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Come back with me. Grab you something, whether it's a scrapbook or a journal or anything like that. I always have my Mary Kay, my Creative Memories link below. I think it's still there. And you're welcome to go and get a scrapbook if you want, or just pick you up one of these, or, you know, again, I'll get a new cover for this, or make you one. It's that easy. So, keep it easy peasy, that you will get it done and do what you can afford, if that makes any sense. Okay, friends, I'm going to let you go. I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. If you enjoyed this video and you liked this long video and it's kind of a process, leave a comment below saying, yes, let's do this again, or obviously give it a thumbs up. And the thumbs up, guys, it really helps our channel. It really helps it to grow. And, you know, there's always a Christian focus here. And so, you know, I just would hope that we could encourage others. And that's really what this channel is about. It was built on the premise of encouragement in the Lord. And, you know, so anyways, a thumbs up helps, and I really appreciate it. So, okay, friends, most importantly, I pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. I will be talking to y'all later. I'll come on back with another part of this. Okay, love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.